So, hello everybody. Welcome to Carol's underscore conversations. And what I'm going to be talking to you about, you all, is I believe it's a reaction video, but I believe it's a very, I think it's a good conversation piece, but it's going to raise some problems. Okay. For those of you who don't know where I'm going, let me tell you. I'm talking about the little baby called Nugget World 561. The thing about this video is I have to be careful because though this little baby is a celebrity or social media phenomenon, I'm not trying to get in trouble by promoting anything or down talking the little baby. I just find it very interesting that his mother, who appears to be about maybe 26 ish, is making a grand living off of social media, TikTok, from what I can understand, with her baby, 2 years old. When Shamika, who is his mother, had Traylon, she did a photo shoot in a tattoo shop. And the tattoo shop that she did the video in, it was with her brothers, she did a photo shoot. And in that photo shoot, what she did, all over her belly, all over her arms, her legs, she is just sleeved and tattooed everywhere. So she delivered her baby, and like most people are trying to do, people are trying to become recognized and notarized on social media. Excuse me, y'all, I'm about to knock stuff off my dresser, off of almost anything. And, you know, when I'm talking about this, I have to be careful because I don't want to appear as if I'm passing judgment, because the Lord knows my heart. I'm really not. All I'm saying is, really? So this is the deal. The little boy is about 2 years old. He's been doing these tattoos, and they aren't regular tattoos like the ones, excuse me, that his mom gets. They are temporary tattoos that are put on the skin and water is applied to them, and the image then transfers onto the little baby's skin. I call him a little baby because he is, okay? He cannot talk, all right? In addition to him not being able to talk, you can tell he has just started to walk. She dresses him in clothes that men wear. For instance, the little boy had on one of his videos, he had what I call a Hawaiian short set. And the Hawaiian short set, this little thing right here, had flowers on it, but she had it open with a big old donkey chain on it. And what I call a donkey chain is a big, you know how the rappers used to wear those chains? That's what he had on, with a big medallion. Okay. Samika, when she first started putting these tattoos on the baby, was getting a lot of backlash. People were indicating that she was raising her son to be a gangster or a thug. The tattoos that the baby was getting a lot of attention. As I said, on TikTok, they had 1.5 million viewers at the time of that filming of that video. And Samika claims that her having these videos of her little baby have allowed her to give him a life that she didn't have. He's known as a sneakerhead at less than 2 years old. He has over 150 pair of shoes. And as I said, every time she dresses him, she puts this big old jewelry on him, medallions that look like the little boy. First and foremost, I've got to give her accolades. He's beautiful. He's a beautiful. He's only 6 months old. I don't understand the purpose of that other than so that she can give him a life that she didn't have. You know, when I think about that and when I heard that, it made me think of the Bible and how the Bible tells that people will be lovers of themselves and the lovers of money. And though I know in this world we do need money to be able to pay our bills, to be able to eat, to be able to function, and to live life in the world, we're going to use our children. Now, don't get me wrong, because there are a lot of people on social media today who are allowing their children to have social media pages. They're allowing their children to have YouTube channels and the like. So I'm not bashing her. She's just saying he loves temporary tattoos. Yeah, he's going to love them. You got them all on your guts, all on your arms and everywhere. The baby is going to love the tattoos because children are like sponges. What they see you do, they're going to want to do. She says once she dresses him up and gets him in his little tattoos, he's feeling himself and he wants to go stand in front of the mirror. And I'm like, okay. But he's the cutest little boy. He has a shaved head. His head is shaved, and the upper part of his head, what looks like they're about to be freestyle dreads, because what she did is she put his hair in little ponytails and are allowing them to dread up. Now goes my story and how I feel about children and locks. I don't agree with it. And the reason I don't agree with it is because I don't think children are able to make up that decision. The only way that you can get locks out are to cut them. You can comb them out, but I cannot see you inflicting that pain on your child. I've only been doing mine's 8 months, as y'all can see. And I'm telling you something right now. From the part where I have new growth to where it actually is locking, my finger can't get through it. I wouldn't want to even comb mine out. I give those people who do that accolades because first and foremost, I'm tender-headed. So just imagine if a child had locks and went to school and the children made fun of him and he just could not deal with that backlash. Then as a good mother or father, I think that you would want to take them out for the child so that the child can be comfortable, especially if they're not willing to keep them in. It's a lifelong decision. And I don't think it's something, in my opinion, that a parent should make for a child. So anyway, Samika is covered with tattoos. She says that when they go out, she gets a lot of positive input from children. I went, because now what you're doing is you're going out with your child with these temporary tattoos. And these other children see this baby with tattoos, and there's a good possibility now they're on their parents, expecting their parents to allow them to get tattoos, not mine. I don't know. Traylen's adorable. He's adorable, adorable, adorable. Her family was very, very adamant about her not having and putting these tattoos on the baby. But eventually, after they seen the life that she could give Traylen, they grew to love it. Once again, for the love of money. They're very supportive. People were calling Samika a horrible parent. They were saying that her baby was going to get shot down in the streets, which is crazy. Stereotypical. I don't think that because people have tattoos, they're going to get shot down in the street because they have sleeves. I just think the issue with the baby having the tattoos and the fact that they're temporary, they're the temporary tattoos that can be removed, but it's just the principle of the situation. This is the part that got me. They interviewed Samika's sister, Traylin's aunt, and they call him Nugget for short. And she said that her sister Samika was trying to build a legacy because she didn't want her son to have the same childhood that she had. She said they're only temporary tattoos. Every time the baby gets the tattoos put him, goes, oh, because he's a baby. Okay, it's something different. Samika doesn't feel like she should be judged by the tattoos. And she doesn't feel like she should be judged by just a 30-second video of putting these tattoos on. So the guy who actually does these tattoos for Samika is actually her tattoo artist. Y'all tell me, do you think a baby that is only 2 years old should wear removable tattoos? I just think, in my opinion, that we need to be careful about what it is that we choose to do with our children, because the fact remains this: people are going to judge you no matter what. They're going to judge no matter what. But why add to the negative? Why add to the negative? The little baby could be doing a lot of things. He could be a sneakerhead. She could dress him up really, really nice and keep him clean. He could be a little model. I mean, y'all, there is a cute little model. I'm not going to say her name. She's on, man, it's a whole bunch of them. Because of the fact that I love babies on Instagram, I follow a lot of babies. And there's one that I've first started following a couple of years ago. And I fell in love with her around Halloween. She had a pumpkin outfit and she was really chunky. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And she's a social media phenomenon. There's another one by the name of Sky, who, that's not her whole name, but she's also a social media phenomenon. So I can understand the babies being so cute and the mothers and fathers using that for their benefit to give their children a good life. But when do we stop? When do we say this is enough? When you really think of it, and you think about the scripture, people love money. And it's sad. It's really, really sad. Go ahead and tell me in the comments what you think about baby boy. Like I said, his name is Traylon. He's gorgeous. I probably will include some videos. However, I probably will not. I think I'm going to blur out the face of the little baby, only because I don't want to get striked on YouTube. And also because of the fact I just wouldn't feel right doing that. But I've got to show you the tattoos that this sweet little soul has all over his body. Tell me what you think. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love each and every one of you. Be blessed, be strengthened, and be encouraged. Bye-bye.